even if people raise these questions, the language itself refutes them. And this is what Imam Razi refuted with. From language, not before, not with,
What did he say he refuted with language?
What did he say at the very last sentence? The very last part of what, repeat. That's what I'm saying. Read the very last statement of the phrase Razi said.
So can I carry on what I'm saying, because we're going around?
No. I want you to repeat the very last part of Imam Razi's statement,
So,
who Muhammad Ayub was quoting.
Tabasi is especially concerned with the theological implications.
Are you going somewhere else now?
Tabasi offers a number of explanations of God's knowledge as described in this verse, all aimed at. So anyway, the point is.
No, anyway, read that again. What Razi's last statement? I want you to read it so that you can understand what it is.
All I'm saying is that.
Excuse me. Why are you lying against Razi?
No, listen. I am saying that Surah 3, 140, Surah 163, 166.
Oh, they're waffling again.
And Surah 5 or whatever. They all clearly say that Allah had to find out. Allah had to take action in order to find out something. So we know that Allah is not all-knowing.
No.
That's all
you are
I'm
again
saying.
waffling.
I am not waffling. That is what your own scripture says, and that is why there is arguments amongst Muslims about the all-knowledge.
And the arguments have been refuted or not?
No, they haven't, because you need to prove to me in Surah 3, it's there for you in the Quran.
Sure. Okay, good.
It's there for you.
How about me refuting you on the language itself? Okay. What does the word alima ya'lamu means in the classical Arabic dictionaries?
Okay, alima ya'lamu, from what you...
No, ya'lamu. There's no such word.
Sorry, no, excuse me. From the translator...
Which word are we talking about?
Yusuf Ali, no.
No, not translation. I'm not interested in translation anymore.
No, wait.
I'm interested in the meaning of the words.
You brought me a translator who said Allah had to find out. Right? Your own translation you brought me says Allah had to find out.
And he continued the meaning to say to prove.
And this translation says Allah didn't know and had to know, take action in order to know.
It said Allah didn't know?
No, it says that Allah took action in order to know.
Did it say Allah took action? Why are you misquoting them?
I'll quote it again.
Just quote it exactly as they say.
Yeah, I'll quote it.
And then answer the question, what does the word alima ya'lamu mean in the Arabic language of the classical times?
So if a wound has afflicted you, a wound like it has afflicted the people, and we bring these days to men by turns, that Allah may know those who believe, and take witness from among you, and Allah does not love the unjust, and that he may purge those who believe and deprive the unbelievers blessing.
So it doesn't say what he said.
Do you think that you will enter the garden while Allah has not yet known those who strive hard from among you? This is Shaki's translation. This is Yusuf Ali's translation. Your translation that says that Allah may find out. So you have to tell me why I need to take your word over
I just told you.
Shaki, over Yusuf Ali,
I just told
over
you.
Even the Quran
Okay,
you brought
let me repeat to you.
I need to take Mansur's word over this.
Let me tell you first of all. Yusuf Ali was a lawyer, not a professor of Arabic language. Do you know that?
So he lied then?
Do you know that he was a lawyer?
He lied then.
Excuse me.
He wrongly translated
Let me
that
ask
word
you again.
to
Again. Now I want you to be very fair.
Right, okay.
When you have a lawyer and a professor of Arabic language, which one would you prefer?
Okay.
No, not okay. Which one would you prefer?
So did the
Excuse me.
I will answer how I want.
A lawyer or a professor of Arabic language?
I'll answer how I want to answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
You brought me a professor of Arabic language, did you not? Did you not?
Of course I did.
Yes. And the professor of Arabic language that you brought me said to find out.
And also
so what's the difference
between
finding out or to know?
Also,
someone tell me.
Hello. And also the same word he translated as to prove. So the context means to prove to them.
No, but why did he put to find out?
Wait.
Surah 3, 142.
Because of how he expressed
Allah has
things.
to find out.
Not Allah's to find out.
Why are you rejecting knowledge and why are you rejecting
Excuse me. Let me ask you again. So when you have a lawyer and a professor of Arabic language, which one would you choose? Come on, be open. Be woman of integrity. Go on.
Right. So,
are you going to answer the question or not?
Your professor said...
No. My question is this. My question is, are you going to choose a lawyer over a professor of Arabic language?
Your professor...
Are you going to answer that question?
No,
are you going to answer it?
Your professor...
Are you going to answer it?
I am going to answer
lawyer or professor of Arabic language?
So what did you...
Lawyer or professor of Arabic language?
You're rejecting... Exactly.
No.
They both...
No. So that's why I said, instead of going into the integrity of the people...
said to find out.
Disingenuous.
To find
it's a
out.
simple question
The
that he's
professor
asking
you
you.
brought me
Answer it.
translated the word to
You
find
don't want to
out.
answer
Excuse me.
because you're disingenuous.
In the Arabic language of the classical dictionaries, what does the word alima ya'lamu mean? We are all listening.
No, listen.
We are all listening. We are all listening now. So you're now going to tell us that the word means what? Go ahead. We are all listening. Look, I'm listening now. What does the word mean? Excuse me. What does the word mean in the language?
I am going by the translation you brought me as well.
No. I'm not interested. Look. I'm not interested in the translation.
Says Allah had to take
Excuse me.
action in order to find out.
So-
in other words,
so-
you didn't know.
Excuse me.
This translation says Allah did not know.
Listen,
Okay?
it's not shaking the head, it's going to change it away.
How's that
This is
gonna
the
make
point.
sense?
The
It's only
point
making sense
no,
to
listen,
you.
Let me respond. Let me finish my response.
So answer the question.
So can I finish my
Can you answer
response?
only one question that I asked?
Can I finish my response?
Are you going to answer it though?
Have you answered
Okay.
my question? You did not answer my question.
What was your question?
So
What
this
was your
is my
question? What was your question?
My question is, since you have a problem,
I don't have a problem.
This is a new question.
let me, this was my question and you didn't answer, and I asked that gentleman. Within Christian context, right, because Jesus was God-man, within the Christian context, where he says that the Son did not know the hours, and you keep coming to us with that, that's not a problem according to our theology.
Of course it's a problem.
You are the one.
You just brush it aside.
Right. You are
I will
the
show
one-
you why it's a problem.
Right. You are
Don't
the
worry.
one who keep having a problem with it. So I said,
No,
okay,
you have a problem
Allah
too.
did not become
You brush it
man.
aside.
So how come, according to all these surahs, Allah did not know things?
Okay, this is where you're wrong.
So-
This is where you're wrong.
so
It's not that
you
Allah
need to
didn't know.
answer why Allah had to take action in order to find out something. Why couldn't he just know?
So before I ask you to understand again, I'm asking you. The meaning of the word alima ya'lamu in the classical Arabic dictionaries means what?
She doesn't know.
So you don't know, right?
I've gone with three translations.
That have been clarified for you many
Including
times.
the translation this guy brought up. The translation said Allah had to take action in order to
He
find out.
just clarified that three times
Find
while I've been
out.
standing here.
This one says in order to know. So
As
you
I
know
said,
obviously more than your
hang on. As I said to you, the word liya'lama doesn't mean to find out once something happens, events happen. This is why some people.
Why then did he
Are you
use
interrupting
find
me,
out?
right?
Why did he use the word find out?
Listen, this is why some people were discussing it even earlier on, as you quoted Muhammad Ayub. I haven't checked it. I'll just take your word that you're actually speaking the truth here. For one time. At least in one time you're speaking the truth. So, what even they were quoting, Imam Razi refutes them by language itself. Did he not? The very last statement of Imam Razi refuted that person who raised the question that, oh, God needs to have some kind of, events happening to know. Imam Razi, of course, he refuted them from the language alone. That's why I'm saying, when you go to the Arabic language itself, you will see it doesn't mean that event needs to occur for God to find out. Okay? So Arabic, the phrases that are used in the Arabic language, okay, when it comes to God like this, it is not necessarily meaning God needs to find out, because it's quite clear God is all knowledgeable. He's proving to the people that yes, now you establish to your own self whether you're good or bad, whether you did this or not. And I give you an example. I gave you an example about Allah created life and death so that He may test you. It doesn't mean that He doesn't know the answer. He knows the answer, but He's going to prove it to you. So before it took me a long time. It's so difficult to now be patient for a few minutes. So when it comes to Jesus Christ, the situation is. You're interrupting me. I haven't finished my point. When it comes to Christ in Christianity, no, don't act like a child. Don't act like a child. Excuse me, don't act like a child. So, yeah, of course. So when you're interrupting me rudely. You are interrupting me. Be fair. Excuse me, don't interrupt when I'm talking. No, don't be a child. Don't be a child. So when it comes to Jesus Christ, excuse me, when it comes to, you are interrupting.
Are you jumping to a new subject? Are you jumping to a new subject?
Okay.
Listen, when it comes to Jesus Christ, why are you so rude?
No, why
are you so rude?
Why
are you so rude? No, I was just about to explain the context. I'm not having a monologue. I'm just trying to explain to you.
You're not going to have a preaching because you've made a couple of points that I need to refute.
But I haven't finished my point.
Lies. No,
I haven't finished my point.
You've made about 2 or 3 points I need to refute.
Excuse me. Listen.
Do we have a time?
Look at the arrogance. I need to refute, and I have zero knowledge of Arabic language.
time conversation, Mansur. That way it's fair.
No. I expect you to behave like an adult.
Why don't you want to have time
Do
conversation?
you know why? I'll tell you why. Because all the past...
keep talking and talking.
No, I'm answering the question. Why am I not going to have a time conversation with you now? Over the past years, with the Christian missionaries, the Decepticons that I've spoken to, every single time it's their time, they keep on repeating the same question without answering the question that I've asked. You can see several videos in Speaker's Corner where I've asked one question with your people, Hatun and Lizzie and others. Every single time when it's come to your time, instead of answering it, you keep on repeating the same question, waffle all the through. It doesn't work. Let me finish. You see now, you are interrupting when I'm explaining to you. No. You are being a child. You're not listening to your... Listen. So the reason why I am reluctant, to have a time conversation is you abuse it. Abuse it.
You've been talking too long. I'm not going to have that.
Listen.
I want to make my next
when
point.
we finish, when you make your point, then I will continue.
For 20 minutes. I'm moving to the next point.
Hello, listen.
No. Surah 594.
That's
You
it.
want to talk like a civilized person. That's what you want.
Because you want to have monologue. And
Not a monologue. I discuss with people who have some sincerity left. I don't think you're... Look. You are a Decepticon. You are so deceptive. Someone who has zero level of Arabic language comes and discusses with Muslims. Amazing.